if they
I guess we'll know soon.
Bam, we're live. Welcome to Albany. Love the behind the scenes of Syndicate. Yeah, cool, sweet. Glad you like it. I'm lowering my volume. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Anyone else want theirs lowered?
I didn't really plus. No, I'm good.
I'm good. I talk loud.
Let us know. This is the first test. We're at the Airbnb and we're just testing out the internet here. On one computer it looks great, and another one it's stuttering. Fake Savant's here. Good to see you. Matt Souza. Dense updates. Where'd you come from today, Jenny?
I flew out of Houston.
And easy flight, nonstop to Boston?
Yep, straight through.
How many hours?
Easy flight. About 3.5, almost 4. I think we made up time in the air. We landed about 15, 20 minutes early.
Yeah, we landed about 30 minutes early. We came, right? About 30 minutes early?
We were. Yeah, about 30, 40 minutes early.
We came from San Francisco. It was supposed to be almost a 6-hour flight. I think we did it like in 5:15. The TMT balanced the Rachel Maddow. Oh, thank you.
Damn.
They always get you with that one.
You know what's cool is when we went to pick up the car from the Enterprise rental lot, the guy, the host there who greeted us said, "I like your hat." But some people think it's a Ninja Turtle hat. They don't realize it's a Floyd Mayweather.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Who thinks that?
I mean, I've gotten that a few times.
Really?
I thought it was TMZ the first time I saw it and didn't really read it.
TMZ would feel like it makes more sense for reading the lettering or something.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Nothing really, nothing profound to, we haven't seen anyone. We got here, we checked in, we went to the grocery store. We're waiting for the rest of the crew to trickle in over the next day or two. I think Andrew Hiller gets in tonight. Lots of tidbits and stories to catch up on. A lot of developments coming out of Hyde Park, which is pretty funny. Very entertaining stuff. There were some Barbell Spin made an interesting post in regards to toxic media. I didn't realize that came with an article that Pedro wrote. What was the premise of the article?
That we're toxic.
Oh, Pedro said
it was just it was just trying to bring perspective to the whole feeling of like if people have differing opinions or use different language than other people agree with, they just call it toxic, and that it's not good for the community. And he was basically saying like, hey, you have the right to choose what you watch.
Yeah.
And if it's so toxic and terrible for the community, why are all our shows continue to grow and everybody else is not?
I'm trying to think. The only sports that I watch, the only sport I watch is the UFC. I mean, I watch a little bit of tennis. There's nothing stand out in the commentary in the tennis world. But in the UFC, I mean, we're tame compared to the UFC, and we're tame compared to how the NFL's covered. I mean, the stories around the NFL athletes are crazy. Like, you could probably top in NFL felon right now, and something. Oh, I just saw some NBA All-Star was arrested in front of his family for forging checks yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. What's someone will say the name and the
yeah.
Someone will say
Tell us who
the
it
name.
is. And it also said like there's a place for everyone. If you like our sort of content, there's a place for that. If you like, Lauren or
shit.
there's a place for everybody. So if you don't like what we have to offer, then you have other places you can go.
Well, I think one of the things that's unique about the media in the CrossFit space is that a lot of the media people have relationships and are friends with the athletes. And that's not typical in other sports. Like how many of the pundits might have relationships, professional relationships, meaning only they clash in the media scene, but they're not hanging out at barbecues afterwards. They're not trying to go film with them at their gym later. So once you develop a personal relationship with somebody, it's hard to A, have an objective opinion about their performances. And then B, it's always a little bit like, you feel for them because you know them on a personal level. It was a Scott Galloway thing that he said he stopped having dinners with CEOs when he was critical of their businesses, because once he started to have steak dinners, he no longer had the ability to objectively give them criticism about their business. Because
Who said that?
You would hate him.
Oh.
I just find him fascinating. He looks exactly like John Woolley.
Oh, yes, you put me to him again. Yes,
he was a NY business school professor.
But I don't hate John Woolley. I want to be super duper clear about that.
And I was using hate facetiously. It's not like you want to like him, but we just have differing opinions. But I've read a lot of his stuff.
We don't hate anyone. right?
I
mean,
mean,
I
I personally
hate-
don't hate
yeah.
anyone.
I
Like
don't-
everyone's like, why do you hate Danielle so much? I'm like, I don't hate her. I've never been angry towards her anytime that we've interacted. So it's like, you guys, you're twisting what I'm doing and you're perceiving it as hate. That's very different.
How can we have how can there be such high profile content out there like what happened with Astronomer that's like textbook on how to handle the situation? Even where did I see even Dallin? There was a post I saw today that was taking some crazy shots at athletes, and Dallin made a comment in there that was just funny.
Oh,
I don't get the not embracing it. Well,
it was a while. I know what you're talking about.
but some
Yeah.
people want that in their life. Some people, do you know what I mean by that? Like some people like need just an enemy. They need something to be angry about. It's part of their narrative that they need spinning around them all the time. Even if
Yeah.
they were surrounded by really nice people. I mean, I know people like that. I know people who no matter how many friends they have, they're always targeting one of their friends. They're always targeting one of their friends. They hold their friends to such a high level of a high standard that you're bound to fail being their friend.
Yeah.
At some point, you're going to do something to piss them off. Well, I will say this: the show, the if it's any accolade or consolation accolade to Danielle, all the shows about her are the highest rated shows.
Yeah,
by far, and they get the most engagement and the most eyeballs. And hola, Dens.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Someone asked what the whip is that we were driving for the weekend.
Oh, we got a Wagoneer.
It's pretty dope.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
So good to see Dents there with you guys, by the way. The NFL talks about prima donnas. They don't get signed with teams. Yeah, and that's the thing. In this sport, you can be as prima donna as you want. And it's still, there's no politics. If you do well in the Open, you do well in the semifinals, you get to come. You could do whatever you want.
yeah.
You don't get fined.
Yeah, you could hate Jews or be a Ku Klux Klan member, or you could do whatever you want.
Hey, what do you think
You could
that
be a
is?
monk.
What do you think that is about the athletes? Like, you have a lot of these people that will like say, "Hey, why didn't you reach out?" Or, "Hey, you could have had a conversation," or, "Hey, you could have like talked about this," right? And like they seem to be like wanting to like fill these like do this, be in the room and have these conversations all the time. But then when we see people like Justin Medeiros like not show up on his own podcast when Dave's there, whether it was scheduling conflict or whether that was like choice by them, right?
That was choice. It's always
We
choice.
see people with big platforms that could basically go on any show they wanted and own their own narrative, but then they refuse to. But then they're the same people that are saying like, "Hey, get in the room and have a conversation." It's like, do you guys all? It's a two-way door. So like, if you wanted to head off the narrative, or you wanted to spin the story, or you just wanted to embrace it, or you just want to come on here and tell us to f off, like the door is always open.
Right.
So it's crazy to me to feel like we're pushing people on the outside, not allowing them in, and then trying to control the narrative for them. I think how many times in this last week or so have you even invited Danielle on, or last like 2 weeks?
I mean, last week I invited her on once. She texted me something and said, "What's this about?" And I said, "Oh, you should come on the show." Other than that, I've invited her on a bunch of times. She just ignores me. I've invited Danny Spiegel on. I also don't blame them. For not coming on either.
I mean, I do.
You do?
Fuck yeah. Absolutely. We're swimming in this tiny little pond.
Mm-hmm.
Watch what happens when these athletes get face to face with Taylor and have a conversation. What happens?
It's all everyone's friends.
Everybody's
It's a love fest.
friends.
It's a love fest. Yeah.
So then what's the deal?
Yeah, we're going to be friends anyway as soon as we see each other.
What's the deal?
It's great. It's a good point.
It's their lab management. That's the problem. They get bad advice from people that have never been in those.
Do you think
positions.
do you think the agents are afraid of her also, or afraid of some of these athletes?
The agents have to keep them happy because that's how they get paid. They don't actually have a real opinion.
Yeah.
So keep them happy in the sense that if they want to be angry, support their anger. They want support whatever direction.
They're gas up.
Yep.
They're gas up. They're just there to gas them up. Gas them up. It don't matter. Yeah, those guys are jerks. Yeah, don't go on that show. Yeah, just ignore them. Yeah, we're working behind the scenes. Yeah, I've sent an email. It's like, what?
Lauren really said she didn't read the email. Yeah, she did great today I thought she did good on the Clintons.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah. Now whether she read the email or not, who knows?
I thought that it was good that she did go on there and she did brace all that shit head on.
It's true.
She did exactly what I was just talking about, right? She could have hid from that. She could have not done it. I don't
I wish when Garrett brought up the DSLs that they would have spent a little more time on that.
know.
Colleen's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She
good.
is
Colleen's
good.
so impressive at,
Yeah, the two of them are good.
disarming the.
Yes.
Okay, but what about the hard launch on Haley's story?
Oh, of her and Austin. It's pretty cute.
Oh,
They do like a
damn.
little piggyback ride in front of a I Love New York.
Hey, you know what they call him?
Mhm.
Thumper. It ain't the bunny farm no more.
It's, yeah. I
Hey,
want
do
to
you-
know what they do with all those stuffed animals on the bed.
Hey, is that going to screw up their games?
No. No.
I mean, they got this whole like in lovey thing, and then they just introduce it here.
No,
and
because they're
Austin's
in the
coming
honeymoon
as
phase.
yeah, but wouldn't that be worse? Is that going to distract Austin?
I don't think so.
Check to see if she brought her dog. That'll clear it up.
Oh no, she
No.
No, I'm
she
just
does.
fucking
She
It's
around.
on,
def-
her, it's on her story.
She definitely didn't bring her dog. Oh,
Or
okay.
it's her story.
God, this is hard with one screen. How does anyone do this?
Oh my goodness.
I think it's
Can
not-
we learn if Sousa's gonna go in to run the CAC?
Yeah.
I run all of CrossFit now. I have
There it
purchased
is.
Oh
it.
wow.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what? They got
Yeah,
enchanted media passes. Look at that.
Yes.
It's not even enhanced.
Wow.
It's enchanted. I need my
These are
buttons.
crazy photos.
Yeah.
This I've never seen this side of her. She's going full supermodel.
Mhm.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 10 days till event 1. Let me see if yeah, she doesn't have at CrossFit in here either. She also doesn't have at World Fitness Project.
She's got the people who are paying her.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them will have, 2 times CrossFit Games athlete or 2 times, you know what I mean? So she doesn't even have that in there.
Good point.
Just
Hey,
athlete.
Yeah, I wonder why she doesn't have that. If this year the prize money is directly tied to the number of open signups.
Mhm.
And I think the biggest complaint, all complaints, if you distill them down, is we want more money.
Yeah, of course.
Because,
Me too.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
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 Because money means more sustainability for what you want to do, right? It frees up your time theoretically so that you could train more, eat better food, focus more on your craft.
Buy a Bugatti.
Mhm.
Yeah. You drive a Bugatti to the gym and back. I'm reflecting on the thought of all these athletes who don't have CrossFit in their bio or who don't support CrossFit or who aren't supporting the Open. Also, it's not even a correlation. It's a direct cause and effect of the more people who sign up for the Open, the more likely you are to get sponsorship money.
Mhm.
Like some of the sponsors that we've had in the past are like, no, we don't like the turnout for the games this year. We're not supporting it this year. That's that. I mean, that's all that matters at the end of the day. It's just eyeballs. They just want to get in front of eyeballs.
Yep.
And so all of that money comes into the ecosystem if everyone pushes towards the Open. That's it. Because if people don't push towards the Open, then the semifinals won't be big and then the games won't be big.
Yeah, and it would be even crazier if there was some sort of like games management side partnership that worked directly with all of the agents and then gave them all stuff right away and said, here's all these assets. Let us know, make it your own. Here's what we're asking for the Open. We'd love for your athletes to participate. How could we elevate?
Here's a
Who are some
package
of
we
the
made for
sponsors?
Haley to help promote the Open. Here's a
Yes.
package we made for Danny Spiegel. Here's a package we made for Austin Hatfield. Here,
Mhm.
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer.
It seems like you have a whole entire ecosystem of media people that if you plucked 2 of any of them out of it and said, make these for us and we're going to hire you to do it, you'd probably have it done in a month.
Yeah, and you could make a handful of them.
And
You
then
could act-
imagine
Yeah.
if they did it for the affiliates. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
You guys, what do you say?
Wow.
Hey, don't send me something that's a screenshot when I have to read it. Make it easy and send me the link.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
You should be
yes.
CrossFit HQ if they want to talk about the intertwining of the games and the affiliates in the community. They should be looking at just how could we possibly promote this with the least amount of friction on the people we're asking us to help promote. And then especially with our affiliates, how do we incentivize them? And I don't like the cash thing that much. Like
I
if
don't like
you
it either.
sell it, we give it. It gives me don't do that. There's so many other ways. You could do VIP packages at the games. You could give
Yeah.
away tickets. You could give away free L2s. You could give free L1s away. We could host an open for the people that do the most for the most of times of the years. You could do an open announcement. Like, there's so many tangible assets that CrossFit has that doesn't have to have a dollar amount to it. That the fact that they keep going back to like, well, you're going to get a kickback. Oh, really? So I'm going to sell it off to 100 people at my gym for fucking $30 back? Like, don't insult me.
Right.
You have other ways. You
Right.
need to be more creative in your approach.
Hey, and one of the things with tickets is they should have an affiliate section.
Oh yeah. At the
and-
games.
Yeah, at the games.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And it should somehow be glorified.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Heidi,
Like their own VIP.
Heidi asked, why would the athletes care to promote the open? They only care about their athletic pursuits. We just said it. So if the open is going to contribute directly to the cash flow that they're going to win at the Super Bowl of fitness, then technically the more money that there is up for them, the more that it's promoted. So then therefore that dumps back into their ability to pursue their athletic pursuits with more money. So it's really tying an incentive to both of them that are like win-win.
Did you just log on? How did you ask that question? Did you just log on? Or are you a worse listener than I am? Why would the athletes care to promote the open? So if people didn't want attention, they would just do things in their garage, right? And
Right.
I don't mean that in a negative way. So if I wanted attention for my working out, and I really enjoyed working out, and I thought I could get attention for it and inspire people, blah, 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 I'd want to do it and compete in the open and go to the games. If not, I would just do it in my garage. I could be the fittest guy in the world and fittest woman in the world. We could not even know who they are. They could just be doing CrossFit in their garage.
That's what you've been
That was
doing
Miko Salo.
forever. We only know you do it because you post every once in a while on Instagram.
There you go. Yeah, I'm the fittest man in the world,
Yes.
and no one can refute.
No,
And so I just don't understand her question. They absolutely want to. The whole reason why they're doing it is to get eyeballs.
Right.
The entire reason. I mean, there's some people who, let me give some accolades to some of the people who are amazing. Well, but Danielle's social media is amazing. It draws shitloads of eyeballs.
Yeah.
Colton Mertens, Jason Hopper, James Sprague. Those guys have the podcast now.
Mhm.
It's all to draw eyeballs and get more people into what they're doing, and then more sponsors will come. It's not going to happen the other way around.
And Heidi, what you could do is you could think about it, because she said that the athletes don't work for CrossFit, but you could think about it in the sense of the same way as like the sponsors. So there's certain amount of things that they have to do in order to keep those sponsors happy, right? So that way they could get paid. The relationship isn't exactly the same between the athletes and CrossFit, but it's giving them an opportunity to promote the sport that they're in and then raise more money that they in turn would earn.
My sister is ranked #1 in Ironman. Ironman doesn't tell her she needs to promote Ironman in order for them to raise enough prize money. Listen, there doesn't need to be enough prize money. It's all relative. I bet you some of the top Ironman competitions in the world only give away $10,000.
I think she's just trolling at this point because her questions are very low IQ.
I don't even know the Ironman prize money.
No one's asking them
Yeah,
to.
Also cares.
No one even gives a fuck about her.
No one's asking them to, but I promise you that your sister would be really appreciative if she went to an event, and as that event, and she wins it, as that event comes around the next year, that organization made her a bunch of pieces of media content and gave it to her and said, hey, here's a bunch of stuff celebrating your victory last year.
But Sevon, Ironman doesn't work for the athletes. That would be stupid.
Yeah.
So they don't have to. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter to CrossFit. Like, so the games go away. Seb on the Beijing show was amazing. That draws eyeballs. God, we're so lucky that dude comes on the show.
He crushed Sunday.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Fuck, that was only yesterday.
Yeah, he's awesome. You need to be totally innovative and a game changer to platform your mission. You guys are ones that saying the athletes need to promote the open.
Not need.
Not need. Sorry if I use that word. I'm saying, why wouldn't they clearly all of them would want more money. And I apologize if there's an athlete who doesn't want more money. And so the whole like before we went on this show, Souza promoted this on the Instagram. Why? To get more eyeballs. And when you get more eyeballs, there's a greater chance for sponsorship, and there's a greater chance for recognition to make more money. And so, no, it's not. I have a different opinion. It's not an opinion.
She's not. She's in a repetitive cycle. I said it was low IQ opinions on here, and she conflated the whole thing into like.
It's not an opinion. We're
low IQ.
We're stating it's facts. It's just the facts. It just is. It's just the facts. It's not an opinion. Night and day between Bajent and Ricky interview.
Just leave that one there.
Poor Ricky.
And honestly, too, in Heidi's defense, it's funny because sometimes when I've been on the commenting side of shows and you're trying to get your opinion across, like you can't because the show is moving too fast and
Yeah.
comments coming in like
So
slow,
late.
and then you have to
Yeah.
like type your thought out, and then we'll say something, and then they'll be like shit, and it'll change what you're gonna type
Right.
back. So I do. I'm not envious of her position trying to do that.
Did we figure out who the stripper was? P.S. No one gives a fuck about Iron Man except the weirdos with logo tattoos.
So true.
I mean, Iron Man's killing it because of participation. Just insane participation. They got all those products around it. They have that huge market around it with bikes and watches and
And then the athletes don't try to ruin it when someone dies.
yeah, and the athletes, yeah, exactly.
That's a good
The
point.
athletes don't try to take
Yeah.
down the sport when someone dies.
Goal.
Oh my
Yeah.
Who
god.
said that?
Not one athlete called for
Sorry, guys.
safety protocols to be changed in
These polar seltzers are getting to me.
2005 when someone drowned during an Ironman.
One of Danielle's responses to one of the members of the gym was, I think the owner, Mr. Pepper, said to her, "Hey, will you register for the when you do the open here? Will you, attach it to our gym?" And her response was, "I don't want to do anything to help CrossFit." And that's just it's like it's shitting where you eat. It's shitting where you eat. It's throwing the baby out with the bathwater. It's cutting off the nose to spite the face. It's like she I don't know the level of her self-worth, but it seems like it's beyond what it really is if she thinks that it's hurting anyone besides her. I mean, she's going to come and go. There'll be other athletes, other Danielles. I mean, remember, there was a time when Becca Voigt would show up at an event and she couldn't move 10 feet. Now she shows up at an event and it's like dudes my age and older like, "Can I get a picture with you?"
Get away, creep.
Yeah.
I was most excited to see her and meet her at NorCal.
Becca Voigt, she's
Yeah.
a legend.
She's really cool.
I was trying
too.
to play it cool though, like totally not be like fangirl and ask for a photo.
Remember a while back there was it Sharice Chan? And I'm really sorry if I messed that name up, but it was like an Asian chick that was coming up in like the
No.
regional-
I think Cherie Chan was Matt Chan's wife. There was
Oh.
There's another one though. There
but
is a
was it-
Charisse Chan. Yeah.
Sharice.
There
Is that the one that
is.
got the semen?
And okay, so you remember what her excuse was, or it was the PEDs, and her excuse was that she
Oh
was,
yes.
yes.
She took a
Okay.
load from her boyfriend, who
Boyfriend,
used
Yeah,
PEDs.
yes. her boyfriend.
Oral load.
Her boyfriend was a big time like steroid dude at Cal Strength, and I cannot remember his name. So if anybody,
Oh, so
knows
it's
the
legit?
weightlifting scene. So no, so what that it doesn't. No, but what ended up
Don't
happening?
you're ruining my visual. You're ruining my visual.
What ended up happening, because I just saw the stripper comment. What ended up happening was he got like super into drugs because he was all yoked and just ripped and was like a tan, good looking dude. He went out to Vegas and became a male stripper.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was there for less than a year before he killed somebody in a drunk driving accident. And the craziest part about that is apparently he was doing a bunch of shady shit and was just living life on the side. So he ended up wrecking his car, killing somebody. But in that accident, he bit his tongue off.
Oh my!
So
This
then he
story
was-
keeps giving.
So then he was going to prison without the ability to talk for vehicular manslaughter
Gosh.
or whatever. I don't know if it's that. If it's
She
DUI,
trained
maybe
at
it's something else,
she
but
trained
he
at
was
CrossFit. I
nuts.
think she trained at CrossFit
Yes!
Berkeley.
Holy shit, CrossFit. That is it, dude.
is it?
Scott
Scott
Saka.
Saka.
Yes, and he's in jail for that. Yes, dude.
Dang.
Crazy, right? So you know who I'm
All of a
talking
You
sudden-
are OG.
All of a sudden, your
You pull out
dog.
that
All of a sudden, your dog biting someone isn't so bad. Okay. I want to answer that question. Where Standy? What was the question again?
about.
The
Oh,
stripper
sorry.
one. Did we ever figure out who the stripper was?
No, there was another one. She
Oh.
says,
Why do people care if someone was a stripper?
yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Before I answer, I want to field some answers. Go ahead. Why do people care if someone's a stripper? Great, great question. What I'd like to throw on top of that, how come I pointed out that someone was a stripper, and now I'm the scumbag?
No,
How come I'm the?
I shared Hiller's post of you
Oh,
saying that,
yeah.
and we're now all
Yeah.
scumbags.
What's wrong with sharing that someone's a stripper? Like I shared, I share all the time if someone's a fireman or a cop or a CIA agent, or like why does it matter? Okay, here we go. Strippers matter because you need to know who has daddy issues. Okay, good. That's good.
Or who just is poor and needs money.
What else? What is there? Some other? Nothing wrong. It's just work. Okay.
Be surprised.
What's some other reasons? Why else does it matter if someone's a stripper? I mean, why do you
was
think
a stripper? No.
who?
Is that real, Ryan Fisher?
He could have been a stripper. Would you be surprised?
No, I mean him, Noah Olsen, like some of those dudes' bodies are insane.
Yeah. Strippers' lives matter. Not all strippers have daddy issues. Means to an end. Okay.
I mean, just trying to pay tuition.
Hey, do
you
you,
know what I mean?
do you think that it's
College is fun.
I think it's a profession that really excites a lot of people, right? You get in front of dudes, you dance naked. We're in this sport with these beautiful bodies where it's kind of like a lot of people have said, "Hey, Sevon, you know why you like UFC? Because it's like gay. It's an entry into gay porn. It's just dudes with insane bodies in their underwear rolling around on each other." And I was like, "Wow, you really fucked up my Saturdays. Thank you."
Damn.
and now I feel like I have to watch the UFC in the closet. But I think it's pretty self-evident. We could go into it why being a stripper is so tantalizing.
It's taboo, man. Isn't that the whole thing?
Yeah. It's taboo, right? It's not something we see every day in society. I mean, let me tell you, if all the athletes at the CrossFit Games this year showed up in burqas, 80% of people would ask for their money back.
I got a question.
Yeah.
For both you guys, if you found out which would you rather have? So you're dating somebody, you're into it, and you find out A, they used to be a stripper, or B, they used to have an OnlyFans. Which one you going with? Which one's acceptable to you? The stripper's okay, or is the OnlyFans okay?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I know which one I'm picking.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans?
Really?
Because of the money-making potential? Work from
they
home?
both got money
Can take
making
care of the
potential.
kids?
Let's assume
Can take care of the kids and do their job?
No, this was a past thing. So you found out about it in their past. They're no longer doing it.
Yeah.
It's going to be our scenario.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the other way.
I'm going to go.
Tell us
I would
why.
go stripper because it's just left to your imagination, assuming there's no actual videos. If you go OnlyFans,
Okay.
at some point, I mean, there could
There's
be something,
Yeah.
right? So
Right.
like that,
You're
and
at Disneyland with the family and someone comes up and goes, "Can I have your autograph?"
yeah, and it's like I used to subscribe.
Mrs.
Why'd
Souza,
you
can I have
stop?
your autograph?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Thinking about it.
Strippers are fine because men. Let me see. Because men aren't supposed to take photos. OnlyFans, anyone can see it. And I don't think I'm trying to think if I ever dated a stripper. I don't think I did. I don't think I ever. I've only been to. I've been to 2 strip clubs. One in San Francisco. And one in Cabo San Lucas.
Cabo?
Yeah.
My guy.
Yeah.
Were there donkey shows going
No.
on there?
Damn,
Damn.
But dude, that one was crazy.
Oh my
The one,
God.
so where were you? Because I'm very familiar with Cabo strip clubs.
Are you? Have you been to a Cabo strip club?
I went inside of a Cabo strip club and it was the most awkward thing ever. And half of the group left, and I went to a little hole in the wall tequila bar that the cops ended up shutting down because the guy didn't pay his rent while we were inside the bar.
Oh
And he
shit!
ended up taking the best bottles of tequila off the top of the shelf and started pouring to me and my buddy Drew.
The owner, or the cops?
The owner.
Because he knew.
Yep.
Wow.
And they were the staff was packing up bottles and he was just sitting there just
Fuck it.
Oh damn!
yeah, it was crazy, dude.
The one in Cabo, all the women were beautiful, and I went
Okay.
there with like 7 guys and 8 girls. We drove from California to the tip of Baja.
That's a drive.
Wow.
Do you know this story?
No.
I'm sure I've told it on my podcast. You don't know this
No,
story?
no, I don't think I heard this.
remember this one either.
So we're halfway. We're driving. It took us a week to get to Cabo San Lucas, and we stop at this really famous surf spot called Scorpion Bay, and it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's supposed to be a secret location, but it's super famous. It's in all the magazines and everything. And we're there, and the showers there at Scorpion Bay are just a concrete hut. It's like a 6x10 concrete hut, and you go in there, and there's just these 2 poles that come out of the wall and shoot water on you, so 2 people can shower at a time. So I go in there with my buddy.
I have
And
so many thoughts.
I go in there with my buddy, and he's showering like this. He's got his leg up on the chair like this, right? And he's like soaping himself. And I'm next to him, and I look over, and he has the biggest cock you've ever seen. Like ever. Like ever.
Just
Okay.
these soda cans dangling down
No,
there.
dude, 4 soda cans. Dude, I'm telling you.
Gosh.
One time
What do you
Anyway.
think that is? Like, how does that happen?
Genetics.
Hey, this guy's hands are so big that he can clap with one hand.
Oh, so it's
Oh.
true. It is true.
Okay.
Nobody look at my size hands.
So that night we go out to the. I start laughing my ass off. I'm in the shower. So that night we're at the campfire, and I'm telling everyone how big his dick is, and no one's like, and he's bright red, and he's embarrassed, and no one's believing me. People are like probably hating me because I'm telling the story. I never got invited back again. I'm like, dude, his dick's so big, you got to see it. If anyone gets a chance, you got to see it. So 2 days later, we're in Cabo San Lucas, and we're at this strip club. And we're all sitting in these chairs, and the stripper comes over and sits on his lap and puts her hand down her pants. And she says,
Oh, down his pants.
yeah, down his pants, sorry. And she says, El Caballo,
The horse.
the horse.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, and everyone looked at me, I was like,
Told you.
Vindicated.
Wasn't lying.
That's hilarious. Barry, don't forget Cardi B.
yeah, there you go.
So the answer is no. We did not figure out.
No, but we remembered Scott Hasaka
But
and El
yes.
Caballo.
Yeah.
So-
Sorry, I'm
Good
driving.
times.
That story
no
was
problem.
even better.
So basically, yeah. So strippers are cool. It's exciting. It's taboo. It's fun. It's naughty. It's yeah. No, it is what it is. But the thing is if your neighbor's a stripper, let's say your neighbor's a stripper,
Okay.
the whole world doesn't care, but you care because you're a neighbor.
Yeah.
But if you have 1.6 million followers on Instagram and no one knows you're a stripper, and then we find out you're a stripper, it's exciting. It's just fun. It's just exciting. That's it. There's no
no thing to it.
Yeah,
Really.
it's like the people who know Dave for like 10 years and then find out, oh shit, he was SEAL Team 6 doing fucking nightly missions for 2 years straight, and then you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's always
it's
funny.
like that.
when
It's like a SEAL. It's no different than outing someone for being a SEAL or a stripper. It's the same thing. It's exciting. All right, Sid used to be a former dancer.
Yeah.
All
All right. Yeah, dance. Yeah, it's just dancing with your clothes off. And occasionally fucking a random dude for cash.
I mean, that takes some like confidence, you know. I mean, I'm a pretty like terrible dancer, but I would just feel so insecure. I took my shirt off one time on a podcast with John Young and Hiller, and
How was that?
I was frozen with insecurity, crippled by it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be fine if we were like working out at my shirt, but just to sit on a podcast on the internet, it's not really my stuff.
There's so many other things I think would be uncomfortable about being a stripper, other than just being naked.
You mean like the old fat
Just-
smelly dude that sits there and pays 20s and you got to rub your butt on his
Well,
cock?
yeah, that too. But like,
Ew.
you know, like they're on poles and they're spread, and it's like,
Don't you
know.
think most of them are high or something? Like they do a few shots or they do a bump or there's some.
likely. I mean, all the
It's that lifestyle.
yeah.
I mean, it's like me. I drink coffee when I get on a podcast so I can get a little amped up and hyped and, kind of silence the editor and just be jazzed.
Yeah.
Be
If I-
interesting to see a routine.
And I don't drink when I'm on a podcast almost ever, 99.999% of the time, because I don't want to get that loose. I don't want to do something stupid like pull my dick out. It's totally possible. I only do bumps in Texas. I don't think you can do bumps anymore.
Like legally.
No, I think that with the whole fentanyl thing, you just
Oh
can't.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
probably not safe at
Cocaine's
all.
out. It's out. They
Yeah.
ruined
Yeah.
it. They
Yeah.
fucking ruined it.
Fuck. I'm glad
They
that
drink Four
I
Locos.
was in my 20s 20 years ago.
Yeah, no bumps.
Kids got it rough these days.
Lauren Brooks. Oh, was she a stripper? I remember her. She had
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
huge hammers.
She was. Yeah.
She did an open workout. You think
Oh,
Bajent
yeah,
got
that's right.
hazed for calling his whole locker room soft? I don't know if he called the whole locker room soft.
I think he just was in generalizing
Yeah, no, I
athletes
didn't
in the NFL.
That's what I got. I didn't even
Yeah.
think that as Chicago Bears.
but
Or maybe CrossFit athletes. Maybe he was kind of.
put your mic. You're.
Am I getting away?
Yeah,
Irene?
yeah.
Oh,
Something
hello.
happened. Hey, the guys who do you think that the other dudes in the NFL watch this podcast?
Oh, if they know he's on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
I'm sure a few of them.
Yeah.
Would. Yeah. I mean, if he was a starting quarterback, it'd be way more.
Right.
You know, because they're going to see, oh, did he slip? Oh, did he say, oh, I
Yeah.
hurt my thumb the other day? Or you know what I mean? There'd be a lot more attention. But second string, you're kind of like,
Or maybe he's third string. We don't even know.
we don't even know.
Or maybe they all like talk in the locker room and he's like, I got this buddy Sevy and he says crazy shit all the fucking time. I'm going to be on his podcast. You guys got to watch it.
No chance they watch. All right.
Fair enough.
All right. Tomorrow, registration starts.
9 a.m. for the females. And then the men are in the afternoon.
So they like the females more. Females can get it out of the way and get on with their
Ladies
day.
first.
I don't know why it's always everything. The whole world is biased towards women. The whole world is slanted towards helping women. It's not fair.
I mean, you guys gave me my own room.
That's only because you're the first one here.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
There is a room upstairs that's about 105 degrees on the third floor.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So hot.
Hey, so Sousa goes in there and they got an AC in there. And he's trying to lower the temp, so he lowers it to 68 and we watch and it pops back up to 84. And he lowers it again down to 68, pops up to 84. And it was right next to the AC, which is like the coolest spot in the room.
I'm going to post a video later.
And then we all realize, holy shit, it's with the AC on full blast in that room. It's right near, if you're huddled up right near the AC, and it's a powerful AC.
Yeah.
All the window units are.
But if you walk 8 feet away from it, and it's a huge room, it's a huge room, right? It's like a small apartment up there. It's like 300, 400 square feet.
Pool table in there and shit.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Dope.
But it's so hot you can't even think straight. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hot. You get partly up the stairs and it hits you to where you think there's something wrong. You're
Yeah.
like, is the
Yeah.
house
It's
on
like you just
fire up
opened
here?
the
Why
sauna
is
door
this-
to step inside.
Susan goes, someone left the fucking heat on up here.
It was so crazy compared to the rest of the house. I was like, this can't just be normal.
It was 2 steps. It was like you're cold, up the stairs 2 steps, and you're like,
Boom.
oh shit, I'm sweating.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're here in the house. Yes, Jenny has her own room.
Yeah. Yes, it has window units. What kind of shithole are you in?
Oh, it's-
Vindicate.
Dude, the East Coast is such
So
a
true.
shithole.
Yeah.
The East Coast
Tell
is.
them about the grocery store.
Oh my
my
god.
God.
The East Coast is. I always forget. I haven't been here in a long time, and I forgot what a shithole you guys live in on this side of the country. Your entire life is a fucking in living color fucking skit, dude. You're. I don't even know how you enjoy this Chappelle show. That is your fucking life.
Susan almost.
Oh yeah.
Susan almost got.
Susan
can't
almost
even
got in
say
a
it.
fight in the
Yeah.
store. First of all, we
With
park.
the ghost of Christmas past.
We park in the parking lot, and we're looking around, and like the Wagoneer we're in is worth more than all the cars in the parking lot
It's
combined.
Go to the grocery store.
And we're like, oh,
It's
this is kind of weird. And then we cruise into the store, and you can tell the employees are pretty lax. And there's a guy with a fucking gun on his hip, with his hand on his gun,
Yes.
poking around the corner. He's not even in security garb. He's not in any
No.
like official, like I'm security.
Yeah, you can barely tell. He just got a polo on. That was the
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
identifier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was the
And
gun
he was wearing
and the polo.
all blue, but like no markings whatsoever.
He looked homeless. He's got a gut on him that makes Homer Simpson fucking look skinny. Oh, I gotta tell you, crazy story I heard. I've heard it like 4 times today. I haven't shared it with you guys yet.
Uh-oh.
Remind me
I
to
will.
tell you.
Okay.
Oh, really?
This one is good.
Okay.
This one you're gonna
I'm
like.
excited.
This one you're gonna like. Remind me, it's about Homer Simpson,
Okay.
and it's related to the CrossFit Games.
All right.
I can't wait for you guys to hear that story. So we walk by the guy. Just literally imagine you walk into a grocery store and there's a guy with a gun looking at you as you walk in.
Yeah.
And he's like peeking around
Hand
the
on the
corner,
gun,
Yeah,
like he's
hand on
ready
the
to
gun.
looking
unsnap
concerned.
the clip and pull it at any
It was
moment.
crazy.
So we walk by him, and we walk around the store.
Are we
Shot
back in
back.
focus?
It's just on the roadcast now. I got it. Keep going.
We walk in the store, and there's some kid on the aisle stocking the shelves, and he's talking to someone on the phone, and he's getting excited and jumping up and down, like, "Oh yeah, get her! You should talk to her, get over to her, get at that girl, she's hot." And he's like slapping the products he's stocking. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. It was very diverse in that
Then-
grocery store.
Then another guy. What did you say he looked like? He looked like a Halloween.
He looked like the ghost of Christmas.
Yeah, he was just super
From
pale and like white.
it was
And he had like
freaky.
crazy, like stringy hair.
like patches missing
His
on
clothes
top.
were like weirdly raggedy.
He was like a really good looking zombie on like one of those zombie movies. Like his face hadn't been bitten off yet,
Yeah.
yeah,
but he would
Yeah.
bite
but he
your
did
face
look-
off.
Yeah. Yeah.
and he had like no teeth.
And he was probably like 6 feet tall, skinny as shit, probably like a young Burns from The Simpsons. Look, a lot of Simpsons references
Oh.
today. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, and he fucking just gets right in Sousa's face and tries to talk. He opens his mouth, and some fucking sounds came out, and then he started doing some finger gesticulate. I thought, did he say there's 31?
Yeah. Yeah. He
I
said
don't
something.
know. What do you
And I was just like, what?
And I see Sousa just like not walk away fast, slow down. Like what? Does this dude need to get punched in the face? It was crazy.
It was crazy.
I think he had a schizophrenic episode, and he
Yeah.
thought you were something.
It was weird. Well, he
Yeah.
like walked through the door, and it might have just been the fact that I looked up and caught eye contact with him. And then I could tell he was like honed in on me from that point.
Yeah.
And then as we walked, I was like, okay. And then he looked at me, like I told you, he leaned over and said something and then gave me that look, like as if I was gonna do like the whole like, I'm afraid I'm just gonna look at my phone or like move away. And it was
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
obviously I'm not gonna lose eye contact with you now, bro. Like you know what I mean? So yeah, that grocery store was weird. Then when we walked out, the whole entire thing smelled like weed.
Oh
The
yeah.
grocery store.
How about the cashier didn't have mastery over the English language, and he was a 20-year-old boy? Like, what's the name of this grocery store? Martha, dude. Like, excuse me?
What was it?
And he's all, what'd you think it was? I'm like, oh fuck. Oh fuck.
What do I
I think
say?
he's talking to me. Yeah, well, it was.
You never been here before?
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, and the whole place smelled like weed. We get outside, and I'm like, it smells like weed out here. Susan's like, no, it smells like weed in the entire grocery store. I was like, oh yeah, good point.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
that little foyer as you walked out. It was just like, did someone just smoke inside of here?
Did you see at the register next to us, those 3 young men, the cashiers were all talking, and the line was building?
Yes. Yes.
And then they looked over, and they're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I missed that.
Just like, oh.
Yes. There's
Fuck.
3 of them in the back, like corner, and they were all like doing stuff on their phones and just screwing around.
I think they were playing craps. I think I saw them throw dice against the
They're
ball.
shooting dice.
Yeah, shooting dice. Anyway, so that's Albany.
Yeah.
Uh,
When we first drove into town, I was like, okay.
Yeah, we were in this part of town, and we were like meth head, fight, dilapidated building, and then Jenny's like, "Oh fuck!" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "We're 1.3 miles from we're 2 minutes from our house." I'm like, "Oh."
But
So
the
we,
house is really nice.
yeah, the house is the house is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's all of the bathrooms are renovated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice.
The water works, hot water, cold
Yeah, nice
water.
furniture over here in the living area.
AC's here.
It's 4 stories. It's big.
Yeah.
It's gonna when the whole posse shows up here, it'll swallow everyone.
The
And then,
weird, creepy dungeon downstairs.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
the basement is very scary. There's more cobwebs down there than I've ever seen anywhere inside the house. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
There's a dehumidifier working down there at like fucking full speed. What did someone say?
It was Rios. He said, "Wow, I'm excited."
I can't wait to get to the shit. Well, someone said.
And the internet's, I guess, are we choppy at all?
I know no one said anything yet.
Okay.
But I noticed.
I know it dropped. Looks like it's getting low, but
No, dude, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's
Oh, I've been to Venice Beach. That's where I got my first tattoo.
it's worse than Venice. It's not
worse.
like that. It's
Yeah.
It's literally like this whole town, like the 4 miles that we drove in here, like the whole town is one big gust of wind from blowing away. Like every wall that I saw of every building seems like if you leaned against it, your hand would go through, just like because everything's so moist and beat up. And we saw a stairway to nowhere. Do you remember that when we pulled in? It was just a stairway out of a building. Like what the fuck is that? We didn't go to the Albany airport. We landed in Boston.
Boston.
I saw more people with masks today. Fucking insane.
Oh, flying out of SFO.
Yeah, we flew out of SFO. We went from one tard farm to the other. It was bad. And then tomorrow, I've seen some photos. I saw over on Dave's account. He posted a photo with Fee and James and Dallin and Tyler Jenkins.
Oh yeah,
Ty Jenkins. Is his name Tyler?
No, it's
No,
not.
just Ty.
It is just Ty?
Yeah.
That's just what you call a kid that's not short for nothing? Thai, like Thai food.
Yeah.
Thai. I wonder how you get that name Thai.
I'll ask his dad.
How do you get the name Thai? His
Yeah.
dad's cool.
His dad's really cool. I talked to him at Syndicate for a little bit.
I'd like to have him on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
I'm at the hotel. Thank God. Hey, here's the thing. This might be one of the nicest houses in town.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see
Somewhat
Did you
too
see
low.
how our deadbolt works?
I did not. Is it good or is it bad?
It's so bad.
Okay.
The back door one is just like a thing that comes down like at the hotel where it goes over the thing,
Oh,
but it's
boy.
like on the top of the door.
It's like
It's crazy.
it's like someone put the deadbolt in, and then you know how the door jam's supposed to have a piece of metal there that it goes into. Nope, someone just
just a
drilled a
hole.
hole in the wood.
And that was it? Just like burrowed it out?
Yeah, just burrowed it out.
Perfect.
We'll be fine.
There's a washer and dryer here. We got some Tide Pods.
We got Tide Pods, y'all.
We'll
be
stay
all right.
clean. So tomorrow the registration starts. Women in the morning, men in the evening.
That'll be a good time.
Yeah, that should be fun. We'll get a lay of the land.
Stupid question. Is it just individuals checking in at that time?
Yeah, teams are on Wednesday,
Got it. Okay.
and the teams get to check in twos. So like 2 teams at a time will check in.
This is early, isn't it? Isn't Tuesday this far out from
It's
Friday?
strange
seem
that they'll
early
have
for the
2
check-in?
days of nothing prior to
Yeah.
starting.
Like you figure check-in could easily have been Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pushed
Well,
it out
I thought
another day or
originally
even
they said it
Thursday.
was. Somebody said they thought originally it was, and then it got changed.
We could do the Dave Castro weekend review. Do you guys want to do that right now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
It's a
I
short one.
saw someone said, "Where's the Dave Castro weekend review?"
Oh.
All right, thank you. We didn't have a show.
Ask and you
Perfect.
shall receive.
All right. Here we go. I guess I don't need to come back to StreamYard. If there's a comment you see, just tell me. Or you can pull up comments.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Okay. All right, bitchin'.
And you could blow that up if you want.
Like that.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Dave Castro weekend review. Looks like he's at the venue.
Monday.
New TDC hats.
Mm.
Red
Oh yeah.
with blue writing. It looks like. Is that blue? We'll
July
find out.
28th, 2025, week in review. I'm here, obviously, in Albany. It's the week of the games. The games they're going to start on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Is his audio out of sync with his mouth?
I think it's just choppy
Okay.
for us.
All right.
It sounds okay though. So
Everything's
Would it be
getting set
better
up
in
behind me. I
1.5?
have a couple rigs set, and they're building Zeus in the background. That's what that big crane is for. So everything's going well. I got in late last night.
So when they say they're building Zeus,
yeah,
it's not the Zeus. Like the Zeus is massive, right? It's like a portion of Zeus.
I think it just got marked as like the biggest main rig. So it was
And-
Zeus back in Carson when they built that just monstrosity of a rig.
Right.
And then I think as
You
the
mean,
years went on, it just was like the main rig is referred to as Zeus.
I think not in Carson. Oh, in Carson did they have a Zeus?
Or
I
in
thought
Madison.
Zeus. I thought Madison outside was the first time they built Zeus on the soccer field.
It wasn't on the field in Carson, and they did like all those muscle ups and they did legless rope. Like I thought that's the first time we saw Zeus because they championed it as like the big rig. It had like the wall bar targets, the pull up bars, the ring hanging, the rope climb stuff. And so
Maybe,
they mixed it
okay.
all up over there.
Okay, but the biggest rig ever. I'll ask Bill that tomorrow when I see him, Bill and Katie. But the biggest rig ever was on the soccer field.
At Carson for sure.
You don't think Madison?
No.
And that one at Madison
Dude.
was massive.
Yeah,
was-
but Carson, the soccer field was like triple the size of that whole thing.
Yeah, good point.
That's true.
Patrick Clark, do you know? You know everything.
Carson out with the ropes and the rings. Zeus was at Carson Soccer Stadium. They championed the weight of it.
Oh, that's what.
Mm.
You're right. Sorry, the soccer You're right. The soccer stadium. Sorry, I was confused. Yes, that's that. When I kept saying Madison, I was thinking of the soccer stadium at Carson. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I agree. And I remember the weight thing too. It was like this is 10 trailers worth of fucking steel or some shit. Okay.
It looked massive there.
So this can't be the whole thing. This looks too small to build
No.
the whole thing there.
I
There's a portion
just
of
think
it.
they refer to it now as Zeus as like the main rig, like the main
Okay.
stage. It's almost like whatever they have, like Flagler at Waza or whatever in Miami, and they call
Yeah.
it that. It feels like that's what they just call the main rig now.
Okay.
So
Excited about that. But let's jump into the week in review and some of the talking points. So Zach Long wrote an article for CrossFit on the CrossFit site. Scientific integrity under fire, a point-by-point refutation of misleading CrossFit research. I'm going to link to it. It's on the CrossFit page. It's on CrossFit. If you go to media, I'm going to link to it in the in this. Check it out. It's a great article, basically debunking a recent study that was put out on the dangers, or refuting, I should say, refuting the study. And so take a look at it. Really good. Zach Long did a great job on it. We talked several months ago.
Do I know who Zach Long is? Do you know
no,
who Zach
but
Long is?
you know what's funny is I have what's the thing called Google Alerts.
I want to know who Zach Long is.
I
may have left a drink in the freezer.
It will explode.
And I think
You want me to go get
during
it?
the
No, it's okay.
when the Google Earth thing came up, there was something that study was published with like injury risk. No, I'm thinking of something different because it was actually the claim was CrossFit doesn't build like midline core stability, which is
That's insane.
Insane.
Retarded.
and so they did the study on it and found that it did significantly relative to any other fitness program.
Okay, there's a guy, physical therapist, mobility, gymnastics, engine, accessory, WODs.
Oh, the barbell physio. Yeah, I've heard of him.
Oh, is that him? Oh, the barbell
Oh, okay.
physio.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen him.
Follow. I just followed him. All right, check out his. Yeah, like Jenny said, the barbell physio, the barbell PHYSIO. Okay, he wrote the article. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I had 4 times a year I hurt my back, and then I started CrossFit, and from just working on carrying things in the frontal plane, all those issues went away for so long. So I started doing stupid things with deadlifts. Yeah, totally built my core.
He mentioned the article and he mentioned how flawed, or the study, and how flawed it was. And I said, hey, would you be willing to do a piece on it or write something about it? And he said, for sure. And so we started working with him on that, and it's out now. Really good work. I'm glad he was able to pull that together for us. Last week, I was on our CrossFit podcast for a brief moment. We had Jan Martel. He wrote The Life of Pi. It's an amazing book.
That's crazy that they had Jan Martel on.
When did they have that?
I don't know. I don't know if that's come out yet.
Great book. I highly recommend it. Check it out. I dropped in for 10 minutes on the podcast that he did with our team, because he's a CrossFitter. So he CrossFits up in Canada, and he's been CrossFitting for a very long time, and found out that he also, after I read the book, I found out that he also CrossFits. So we got him on the podcast. Super intelligent guy. Can't wait till that episode drops or comes out, because the small amount that we discussed, I was blown away by his intelligence. And then obviously the rest of the podcast, he spoke on CrossFit and his journey, etc. The athlete interviews. So last year I did them all. I interviewed every single athlete before the games. This year
I want to show you something really quick. This is a pretty big digression.
Heidi.
I was wondering where he was going with that.
She,
He said Jan Martel's
Trolling.
from Canada. This is the new president of Public Health Agency of Canada. She's not an MD or a PhD.
No, but she's got that PhD. Pretty huge dick.
This is fucking Canada's new fucking health minister. Dude, Nancy Hamzawi. Before joining the health portfolio from 2018 to 2020, Mrs. Hamzawi served as ADM of Environment and Climate Change, Canada's Science and Technology branch. She was involved in the policy and strategic integration of the COVID-19 testing.
Oh God, read the first sentence of the second paragraph.
Before joining the health that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I just read.
Oh.
Before, it's crazy. This is their fucking. Oh, poor Canada. She has a master's degree in chemical engineering, bachelor's degree in chemical engineering and biochemistry from the University of Ottawa.
But has never done an air squat, a push-up, or a pull-up.
Well, no.
And has only ran one time, and that's to get into the country.
And her husband won't let her show her head.
God.
The fuck? I'm so sorry, Canada. I'm so sorry.
Climate change. Oh my God.
Okay. Back to the
Back to game.
show. All right, back to the show.
Wasn't able to do it. Kind of just ran out of time and didn't prioritize it early enough and in an aggressive way to get through all 60. And so just had a lot of travel and a lot of work stuff. So wasn't able to interview them all. But I did interview a lot of the rookies or the people I've never interviewed before, which a few weeks ago I transitioned and said, all right, I'm not going to get through them all.
Oh, he transitioned too. We both transitioned. I transitioned to Rachel Maddow.
It's a revamp.
Yeah.
I'll just do some of the people that I've never interviewed or like I just said, the rookies. The behind the scenes videos on a lot of this stuff has been coming out. And what's interesting, I realized a couple of things in watching some of them, and I gave the feedback to the team. I gave feedback to Matt, who's making a lot of these visuals.
Oh, thank you, dude.
Basically, I think what
Do you guys know who Matt Bishel is? Matt Bishel. I just registered.
I tried to say it over the last name so nobody heard it.
Sousa. Don't tell him the secrets. The great oracle of Sousa. Matt Bishel was head of CrossFit's social media when I was there. He built the Black page, the games page. He built so many of the pages to over 1 million followers before Greg turned them all off and made us get rid of them. Built the Facebook page up to 1 million. He is such a fucking stud and a class act. He was a great CrossFitter, probably semifinals level. He goes to 6 a.m. class every morning. He used to go to CrossFit Santa Cruz. Now he's over at Annie Sakamoto's gym. Everyone in Santa Cruz knows who he is. He's a father of 3. He's young still. He used to be the co-host on the CrossFit podcast with me. He was the guy always with the golf club. He's so even-keeled. He has such equanimity as a human being. He's so positive. And anyway, when all the fight, I can't believe anyone's lasted as long as he has at CrossFit through all the changes and firings and new management. And the guy's had to continuously fucking reinvent himself. And when I saw these videos, behind the scenes videos came out, I was like, who the fuck made these? These are insane. And Matt wasn't a video guy.
Right.
And he's completely reinvented himself, learned how to shoot beautifully, learned how to edit. He's got a clean, simple style, good pacing. It's just like, holy shit. Like, anyway, kudos. And now it sounds like he's cozied up to Dave, which is like smart. Like that's either going to get you fired or get you another 10 years.
Either way, it's a good bet.
Yeah. Anyway, kudos to that dude for fucking A. And he's a white guy. I can't believe a white guy's lasted there that long. It's
Now that the cat's on the bag.
Sorry, he's Chinese.
That's what
Chinese.
he transitioned, guys.
Yeah, he used to be a woman. It's crazy. So hats off to Matt. And when I saw the comments in YouTube, he must be so proud of himself. What a I mean, he was a superstar when I was there. And then he basically got turned into an intern during the Rosie years. Like the shitbag people were fucking his bosses. This guy could run the whole fucking media department. No offense, Jenna. Like this guy's eminently capable. He knows CrossFit inside and out. He's had intimate relationships with everyone in the company. He was close to me. He was close to Greg. He was close to Dave. He was close to Nicole. I mean, he knows everyone. And then during the Rosie years, he got fucking thrown in the basement. And now he's like re-emerged. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts. And Patrick Rios, the fucking star of who shot the behind the scenes last year with me, and who's doing it this year, and who just released the Luc De Jong videos. Rios is now working with us. Like CrossFit's loss was our gain. But
and just as a trip down memory lane, literally Matt Bischel was sitting next to the cow shit in that little like makeshift hut. You remember that year at the games? And you're like, where's your setup? And he's like, right here. And you're like, by the dumpsters. And they were literally by this pile of trash where there was actual like horse shit or cow shit or whatever it was, like on the ground over there in front of them. And then they just had a couple fold up tables. And then you tell they just put up like some shitty like curtains and rod just to like give them a little privacy so you can see them work.
So there were these really low level employees, Jonathan Haynes and Emily O'Hearn. And they worked at CrossFit when I was there. And I think O'Hearn maybe was even an intern. And so when Rosa came in, Haynes I don't know how Haynes all of a sudden got elevated to basically head of media, second in charge at media. And he brought this girl O'Hearn's, his intern, up the chain with him. They then swapped places with Matt and pushed Matt into the fucking basement. And when I mean basement, I mean literally the year we went to Madison to film, this is what Susie was talking about. 90% of the media team was in these air-conditioned, beautiful offices in Madison. And I saw Matt was in an area that was 90 degrees, barely shaded, outside to the world, with a big, huge barn door open to outside the world, with a massive pile of shit on the floor within spitting distance of his computer where he was editing. It was, you wouldn't do that to someone you hate.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. It was embarrassing.
It was like, yeah, it would be like something you would watch in like a Hollywood movie where like the bad boss is like, there's your spot. And it's like a steaming pile of crap.
Yeah, it was like
really?
satire. It was like satire. It was crazy.
It was so over the top. It like didn't feel real.
Anyways, kudos to him. Now you're getting feedback and shit on by Dave on a weekend review. That's awesome.
What's interesting, I realized a couple of things in watching some of them, and I gave the feedback to the team. I gave feedback to Matt, who's making a lot of these official. Basically, I think what not is kind of in some
had to buy his own camera.
Damn, that's crazy.
Captured extremely well is the number of sessions each of those in each of those videos. There's like 5 or 6 different testing sessions in some of those videos. And the second piece is, I think I heard someone say.
Let me translate that for you. Dear JR, Taylor, Chase, Bill, John Young, Brian Spin, Tyler Watkins. You jackasses, you're not seeing the whole thing in these videos. Stop judging the fuck out of me. You're pissing me off.
Wait a minute.
What?
That can't be true. So you mean to tell me, hold on.
You stole that line. That can't be true.
Hold on. You mean to tell me that they're going to release stuff about the events before the events take place and that they might skew the information or put things in there out of context to make you believe something that's not true?
Or be unable to represent the whole process since it's only a 6-minute video.
Wow. Well, that doesn't make sense because I thought they had horrible testers.
Just saying.
It's weird, right?
Dave's feeling very defensive about your guys' critique. I sense it.
Saying this, but those aren't the only times that I'm working on those.
Those 6 minutes weren't the only time.
Workouts.
Yeah. Always.
Oh, what's going on?
Just one express. Pre that, there's a lot of development, a lot of whiteboarding, writing them out, thought, etc. that goes into those workouts prior to even one of those testing sessions. So at the testing sessions, yeah, we're modifying, we're seeing things, we're making adjustments. After a testing session, we're making more.
His audio is fucked up because of how loud it is in the background.
I just wanted to clarify.
Oh, I paused it.
Is that
It's
him
still
or
playing.
is that us? I don't know. I think that might be us.
Someone in the
Or going through that.
I'm pausing it.
That's weird.
We're moving. Oh, it's
A
that's
lot of
him.
development,
Oh,
a lot
gosh,
of
that's y'all.
whiteboarding, writing them out, thought, etc. that goes into those workouts prior to one of those testing sessions.
Oh.
So that's we're modifying, we're seeing things, we're making adjustments. After a testing session, we're making more adjustments. But I just wanted to clarify.
What do the comments say?
They're both going. It's like that. You can't tell. People are like that's him. People are like it's us. People are like it's him. That's us.
Yeah.
That
So,
piece.
They're like,
That's not
"Right
the only
here."
time where we're programming or spending time on the workouts. Now I want to jump into the questions. Will the games events have names instead of just IE1? I don't know. I'm leaning towards no. Sometimes we've had names for many years, and then one year I went away from names. Then we had names the past couple of years. This year I'm leaning towards no names. We still have a few days before we commit, but just to not distract or just to be simple and pure, kind of like the theme this year, I'm leaning towards no. And that was DeAndre Jones, 2002. At Kevin Rechill 2552. Support team. She's a great communicator and has such a positive attitude. Looking forward to seeing you both in Albany. Tony for MVP. That's great feedback. I'll make sure she hears it. Tony's great. The whole customer service team is really good. So thanks to all of them.
We didn't even hear the girl's name, right? Who was getting the
Tony?
compliment?
no.
Oh, is it Tony? Is Tony a girl?
I don't
Hey,
know.
do you think Andre Jones is a black guy? The guy who made the last comment? Andre Jones?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. What? Oh, well, we got JV team. $20. Buy yourself some food for the house.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's very cool. Thank you. That's
Although we're afraid to go back to the grocery store.
At Luke Hole Training, Dave, why was Lauren Khalil given enhanced media credentials when she had spent the last year on Talking Elite Fitness with Tommy running CrossFit into the dirt, especially when Clydesdale Media has had to put in the.
Has she been running CrossFit into the dirt? I think she just sat on the fence.
I think she sat on the fence. I would not say she ran it into the dirt. That is not a fair accusation.
But her
Khalil.
sitting on
That's fucked up.
But her sitting on the fence seemed because of the thing she keeps. That was what was so kind of offensive about it. You know what I mean? And then you know, like we were talking, if you can't not if you can't say that you're for the open. You don't need to do the open. You don't need to participate in the open. But if you're not going to do the open because it doesn't feel like it's authentic, that was the word she used. That word means nothing to how.
Well, yeah. You don't contribute to their private purse. Why do you want to interview them? You care. You don't care how much money they make.
You feel authentic doing the thrusters. You feel authentic coming. Just something's not. I don't even think she was.
Yeah.
But I. She was going to pull kind of to do the switch.
Dropped off here. Like it's. I'm gonna on your screen for a second, and then see. We're turning into robots. Our audio is terrible. We're chipmunks. Something happened. You're none of you guys is phone on Wi-Fi, right? Why would they just drop off partly through it? Like, that's kind of weird.
I'm not on the Wi-Fi. Tell us when we're back. We'll continue. Audio is a mess still. Densitron.
That's funny.
Professional podcast. Oh yeah, StreamYard's even really slow when I click on the.
Yeah.
We'll have
super low resolution. Huh. It's not. I mean, it's just our bandwidth, guys. There's nothing on our setup end. I could see the bars on ours. I could see it drop, so I know.
Your picture looks like dirty glasses.
Well, that's accurate.
this. Yeah.
garble. The internet is stolen by the grocery store. Oh, goodness gracious. Jeez, Albany sucks. In all fairness, where was the router? It's upstairs.
I saw one upstairs. You think that's the only one?
Vindicate says the window AC must have kicked on. Oh, I should show you guys the shirts. The shirts came. And
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way, Travis, thanks for the Biomax Travis Bajent shirts. That's cool.
Jenny blinked twice if someone smells bad.
Don't blink.
I was worried I smelled by the time.
Is it back or is it just like?
Jiggle the cords.
Oh no, it's still on one bar. That's crazy. The screwing on antennas and stuff like that, so it'll take a minute.
Sevon's nose knocked the router.
Yeah, something happened.
It's upstairs. Unlikely. All right. Should we try again? Are we good?
Audio's better now. Yeah, I guess we could keep going.
All right.
Cash bits me shirts. No.
Here we go. Are you sharing it? Here we go. Back to Dave Castro Weekend Review.
The hard yards and finally get enhanced media access while shouting how good CrossFit is. It's a kick in the teeth for CrossFit supporters. So she did not get enhanced media access. So
that's so below Dave's pay grade to even ask him that question or answer it. I wish he just would have.
I think. I mean, there's a few hot topics right now as like the calm before the storm happened. So I think
Yeah.
in this situation it's relevant. I think 2 weeks ago he shouldn't have.
Okay.
But there's not much going on right now. Everybody's kind of sitting and waiting.
The drama. Everyone's just
Yeah.
see Cash will bite next.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Shit. Probably me.
Oh goodness. How about listen, I want to tell you something. 99% of everything released on that story is like quadruplified, and the most relevant pieces of that story I actually have objectively experienced. Unless you think the dog biting is not the most relevant piece. That's just kind of the fun part. That's like the frosting on the cake.
Yeah, that's just the comedy piece.
But how the story's so layered, right? It's her behavior in the gym. That's one part.
Yep.
And then there's how it leaked out.
Yep.
That's another part. And then it's like not only how it leaked out, but that one's really complicated. I think that's really where the excitement is. Sorry, Danielle, Danielle's kind of been upstaged
By her drama.
her drama isn't free out there.
Yeah.
Just because it's so duplicitous and so like there's so many people in her camp leaking shit, right?
Yeah.
And there's the phone call with the gym owner and the Taylor had, and it's so layered and fun. And then now there's a whole new chapter.
Yeah.
We can't even tell you the new chapter yet, but it's so layered. It's a brilliant story. It could be a movie.
The message is
Yeah.
It could be a short movie. The last few weeks could be a
Yeah.
short movie.
You can
And
make a
just-
short
Yeah,
documentary.
and then the ending's just like the final event at the CrossFit Games.
Yeah.
And you
That's it.
see Danielle just driving away in a Honda Civic with cash and like a check for $250,000. The villain Yeah.
Lights.
and Gooch is in the back seat and the dog in the front seat.
Hey, she
We're still getting-
determines the thing in this
All right.
one.
Internet's still getting crushed.
Is it getting-
Yeah.
People complaining.
I don't know. if we
Save
want
it
that.
until there's sufficient Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what's
Dang.
happening is like for whatever reason, once we like halfway through your week in review, your Wi-Fi on your computer I can see has all the bandwidth, and mine has one.
Oh.
So I don't know what the hell. Yeah, your internet is fucked.
Oh boy, what is this mess? Someone just sent me a oh god, my phone, I can't even pull anything down on my phone. Men's Health just released an article. You won't believe the title. Is this hybrid of calisthenics and weightlifting the new CrossFit?
Oh god.
That's hilarious.
God,
Jeez.
Men's Health is such trash.
No.
Think it. Hey, it really is like that. For some reason, there's just so many vultures in the CrossFit space right now trying to pick like.
Yeah. Everybody sees the corpse and they're coming to get a piece of it.
Yeah, they're like feeling around in its pockets, trying to take its wallet and
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Pull
exactly.
out. Yeah. It's called street lifting.
Oh God. Make it
The first line is few but can you hear us?
Sons of Belchus. Or
Are we done?
can we not
Yeah, I think
play it
think
all
we're
on
done.
one laptop?
We could try that. Like, if you do want to pull yours down and pull it off, and then I'll just try to do everything from mine. The problem is you got to tell me when you want to start it, so it's a little bit of sketchy. The audio is completely frozen. The audio is choppy. No, I think we're done.
Oh, all right.
Unfortunately,
Well, thank you for the $20.
we hear every fifth word.
I don't even see comments anymore. Are we down? Are we off?
No.
I hear Susan now. Jenny's sabotaging because of her. Because hers is great. Oh, her audio because she's not talking. Need to get a new house.
Yeah, we pep link after this. I think we'll have this issue again because we don't have the pep than the Wi-Fi.
That's why.
We'll give it one. We'll give it one more shot. We'll give it one more. Okay, here we go.
Hope I cleared that up, but she does not have that. At the real Kevin 87, what do you think of the most big programs? Mayhem, HWPO, Proven, Sent.
Yeah, I know.
I switched it to 240.
No.
Oh wow.
Programming excessive amounts of workouts with programmed rests. Coincidentally, I just looked at main site, and today, 7:23, it's a programmed rest work.
Yeah, it's pulling down off my end too. It's pretty bad. Is there a Burger King nearby you can freeload off of?
Yeah, I tried 240.
The internet matches your experience in Albany so far.
Good point.
Adrian, well played.
All right, so we'll head on over to what's going on. See where we're going to run the podcast out of the venue. I don't know anything about media credentials yet. Have we gotten any emails, or do we know?
Yeah,
we get those in the morning too.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we get to pick them up.
Oh, that's awesome. They've already
8 a.m. prior to check.
Awesome. All right. Thank you to Jenna and the media team for having all that prepped.
No, Taylor, our internet ass pounded us.
Did you ass pound DB? No one ever gets ass pounded on this show. The quality is ass. All right. Maybe we'll set up the pep link tonight and run some tests. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, we should probably do a show tomorrow morning.
Man, we're stacking stuff. Before I thought I was sleeping in. Now we got 8 a.m. media pass, 9 a.m. females.
Yeah.
And then a show.
All right.
You know what we could do?
Well, we could just test it and come on for a few minutes.
I'll put up the Wi-Fi. And I think we should definitely test just the pep link in here. But we may even. Do you think we'll be able to get in the venue and see where the podcast location is? Like, we might be able to do a setup there. You think?
I know some people.
Okay.
All right.
So maybe we could do it now. Yeah, the quality's okay now because we did pull down that video. That was the issue.
That was it.
Yeah. Because I could see it
Yeah.
on my end now that it's better. So we're reading the comments, Barry. We got it.
Taylor, you're still.
But we
awake.
can't continue with what we were doing before because the second we bring it up, it'll be good. So.
Oh, thanks. Shut it down. All right. Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks.
Fixed.
All right. See you guys tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.